Once again, good evening. Please remain standing for the invocation. On behalf of all here and all the faiths present, we celebrate the hard work and dedication of these brand new practical nursing and medical assisting graduates as they begin their careers in the service of their fellows. We rejoice in the knowledge that they will be true angels of mercy in our community. We are thankful for all that has been given us, and we ask that these graduates be given strength as they give their all to others. Amen.
You can sit now. Good evening. I'm Tammy Clark, Vice President of Instruction. I hope you don't mind just a slight deviation from the printed program as I say a few words. Nash Community College has a long and proud tradition of honoring our health science graduates. Tonight, the diplomas earned by these medical assisting and practical nursing students represents hard work and many long hours, but I know they leave us well prepared for a rewarding healthcare career. To the graduates, thank you for the investment and sacrifice you've made to get to this special night, and for the important care you will provide to people in our community. Family and friends, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, President Carver, faculty, staff, and most important, the students, welcome to our campus, and thank you for celebrating this special evening with us.
Good evening. My name is Teyawnda and I am the Department Chair for Nursing. I stand tonight to introduce faculty, but before that, I want to say to all of our graduates, congratulations. You guys have done it. For some of you, it's been a long road, but you've made it to tonight, and we are proud of you. Faculty, when I call your name, I will ask if you will stand. Start with medical assisting faculty, Nancy Warsinger, Amber Greer, Tanya Orr, Morgan Wilcox, Frankie Williams. Now, nursing faculty, Courtney Calhoun, Christy Kopic, Leslie Gillian, Bonnie Edwards, Felicia Jenkins, Melissa Jones, Yvonne McAuliffe, Susan Taylor, Tina Trash, and Miranda Yelverton. Thank you, faculty, for all that you do.
Dr. Carver, Dr. Clark, Mr. Latham, friends, and family, thank you for joining us today to recognize the achievements of these diploma graduates and to celebrate the start of their healthcare careers. Each of these individuals has completed the academic and clinical work required to become medical assistants as determined by the American Association of Medical Assistants, or practical nurses as determined by the North Carolina Board of Nursing. All are now eligible to sit for the state or national certification exam that will earn them the credential of certified medical assistant or licensed practical nurse. The work required for these diplomas is extensive. Journals, cramming for exams, clinical hours, making sure your scrubs are clean and tidy, the list goes on. Since many of our students are adults with families and part or full-time jobs, time management skills are critical to their success. I'm always amazed by what our students are able to balance. And for many, it's the support and understanding of their family and friends that are here tonight that makes their success possible. So I'm going to ask the graduates to stand up and turn around and give you all a round of applause for your role in their success. But tonight is about more than the completion of courses and clinical hours. Officially, this is the Health Sciences Recognition Ceremony, but we like to call it the pinning. I will point out here that some of our medical assisting participants are members of the evening cohort, and they still have some clinical hours to complete before they can technically call themselves medical assistants. So for them, we have pins that say medical assisting student. So here's the deal. When you all have finished your clinical hours, bring back the pin that says student, and I'll give you a pin that says medical assistant. Okay. Receiving a pin that labels you as a medical assistant or practical nurse signifies that you are special. You are someone who has attained a high standard, someone that patients and their families can put their trust in. Tonight you'll be reciting a pledge to uphold that trust in the presence of family and faculty, indicating that you take this responsibility seriously. Your pinning is your beginning. Wear it proudly. Congratulations to you, and best of luck in your new careers. Our speaker this evening is a native of Durham and received his undergraduate degree in agriculture and economics from North Carolina State. He also earned a master's in business administration and later his doctorate in education as a working adult. So he understands the struggle of balancing work and school like so many of you. Dr. Carver has been here at Nash Community College since 1987. During his 32 years here, he held various positions, including Dean of Continuing Education, before being promoted to Vice President of Instruction in 1998. He has attended many leadership programs, including the NCSU Instructional Leadership Institute and the Harvard Institute for Educational Management. In 2005, Dr. Carver was selected by the Board of Trustees to be the college's 4th president. As one of the longest tenured presidents in the North Carolina Community College system, Dr. Carver has overseen sustained enrollment growth and the opening of 4 new buildings needed to meet the growing needs of our community. During the years that Dr. Carver led our college in one capacity or another, many new programs were instituted, including practical nursing, culinary technology, medical assisting, human services technology, healthcare business informatics, information system security, brewing, distillation, and fermentation, associate in engineering, emergency medical science, fire protection technology, broadcasting and production technology, and veterinary medical technology. It is my great honor to introduce Dr. Bill Carver.
Ladies and gentlemen, usually it's my job to welcome you to the campus. I was honored to be asked a few weeks ago to give remarks at this ceremony. So you'll have to bear with me. I've never been a nurse or nurse aide. The closest that I've ever come was took a first responder training class many, many years ago when I worked for Burlington Industries before my educational career. And so a proud company that gave me a start and made me realize that I wanted to go back to grad school. So when I say it's usually a healthcare professional, I am a doctor after all. Okay? And somebody said, you're not a real doctor, you can't cure anything. And these people know that I always have a comeback because I guess I'm just have that personality. And I said, yes, I can cure ignorance, and that cures everything. So, and I stand by that today. And so let me get started a little bit. This is a day of celebration. We're to celebrate your accomplishments, students, graduates. But if you don't mind, I'll go down memory lane just a little bit as you heard some of the programs that we were told, many of these we were told we couldn't do in Eastern North Carolina or at Nash Community College. I'm a little bit stubborn, and in my comments you'll probably pick up on that. And so in my 32 years in my career, we've had these programs on again, off again sometimes, but we have had a stick-to-itiveness now in these programs that have a proven track record. Some people call maybe stick-to-itiveness hard-headed. But I'd like to thank a couple of people that aren't with us this evening, but they were here in the early stages, Bob Miller in particular for medical assisting, and y'all remember Bob, and he used to be the CEO at Boyce Willis, and we didn't have medical assisting. And I said, Bob, set the program up as if you're going to hire every one of our graduates. And that's the quality that we started with. That's the quality and the legacy that we have today. The LPN program, yes. We had LPN. That's where Nash Community College got its start in nursing, and then it went to the ADN program. We dropped to the LPN, but there is a need for licensed practical nursing in our community. And so we said we were going to start that program back up. Deb Griffiths was there with us as the head of the department at that time, and the many instructors who've since retired, because yes, I have been here 32 years, so I've known a lot of retired instructors, and they provided the hours of getting the curriculum put together. The county believed in funding the facilities, so we're fortunate in that regard. The remodeling that had to happen, and the remodeling that continues to happen. I tell people that there's something always going on at Nash Community College. If you don't believe that, just leave in the spring, come back in the fall, and go, oh, look what happened while we were gone. You didn't get to get the summer off, I'm sorry. You had to stay here and study with us, so some of the remodeling that happened, you got to hear and see. But the resources, the stick-to-itiveness, isn't that an element of what you had to do in your program? Putting the work in, we've already heard about that, putting the work in, persevering. It's no different on a personal level. A commitment of resources, time, either studying, traveling to and from the college, to and from clinical, often stealing time from your other enjoyments that you may have, family, sleep, maybe some sleep, clinicals, classes. So I bet you've had to tell people, maybe even family members, and sometimes it's disappointing, I can't go to this. Yes, I was a working adult when I was going to school. And so I can't go, I can't attend. Probably one of the hardest words that you had to learn was no, to get this done. Maybe sometimes feeling guilty by using the word no. Family members, you may have heard this, I got a test, I got to prepare. I got a check off that needs to be done. I got to practice. Maybe they practice on you. So today is symbolic. You're free, in a sense. The commencement, to commence means to begin. Commencement is not an ending. It is a word for beginning. I challenge you while you're on your transition from student life to work life to career, the lessons taught here you will remember, I hope. I hope they're ingrained in you now. Certainly for the test, you got to take a test, right? I'm talking about life skills, the instructors. Ms. Warsinger already talked about time. The instructors have prepared you, not just in A&P or how to take blood pressure or some of the things that go on. And I've never done it. I just said I was a first responder. So that's as close as I got. And I never really helped anybody. So anyhow. But we hired people to help you. That's the important part. No, I haven't done it, but we hired people to help you. So those faculty members that we introduced are the important people in your Nash Community College life. The instructors prepared you in a body of work that you've completed. The transcript is evidence of this body of work. But the life lessons learned here, we already talked about time management, teamwork, friendships, building friendships and relationships in a professional sense. Maybe even writing, speaking, obviously budgeting, maybe. A little budgeting as you kind of figure it out, where's it going to all come from as you're studying. And then another life skill, juggling. How do you juggle all this to get it done? And maybe even dancing as you two-stepped your way to the finish line. It is my sincere hope that the memories of Nash Community College are less painful as the years go by, even the weeks go by, as you commence on your career, and you celebrate your accomplishment. And maybe, just maybe, Nash Community College is looked upon as that place that believed in your aspirations, not dreams, because you've gone beyond a dream. These are aspirations that you put down and you said, I'm going to accomplish these things. Dreams can be just a wave of your hand and a thought. Dreams you put down on paper. Dreams you budget. Dreams you budget the time and the money to make them happen. So your aspiration as healers, you're now qualified to go into the world. I know that other test that they keep talking about. And taking your place in the healthcare community. And hopefully you found Nash Community College. That is what I like to think as being able to lead this institution, a generous place of time. Maybe you got some assistance. I don't know, with scholarships or books or something, or just, I need a little extra time. I hope that's the generous place that Nash Community College is known for. We like to call it Blue Love. You may have seen that around a few times. And every now and then we don a tie-dye t-shirt to symbolize that. So hopefully you found that just maybe a generous place. Keep that in mind as you go on. And who knows, maybe given the opportunity as you're in your career, you may want to pay that forward for another student so that you can change someone else's life with the knowledge that you gained here. You are now officially the class of 2019. This is my last commencement that I preside over. I'm retiring, ladies and gentlemen. It probably happens sometime in October. So it gives me a lot of pride to stand here this evening and get to make a speech one more time. What college president in America doesn't want a chance to get on the podium and have an audience and let them listen to a speech? I'd like to think there are some words of encouragement here. But year 2019, good year. Your year of the peach. For those that attend the big graduation in May, I usually name a tree, especially a fruit tree, after the class, and some of the faculty are not. Here he goes again, I'll tell that story. So I always name the graduating class after a tree because Aristotle, if you're in education, you got to quote some Latin or somebody like that. So we're going to pick Aristotle tonight. Or Shakespeare, not Aristotle. Aristotle said the roots of education can often be bitter. And that's what I was talking about, the work and the time that you put in. That's the bitter part. That's the missing the family, the juggling of the resources. But why a fruit tree? Because the fruit of education is sweet in starting your career. Today is a sweet day. I congratulate each and one of you. Maybe you've heard this before. Thank you for choosing Nash. It's the right choice. You got any other friends or neighbors, anything? We need the business, send them to us. But in all seriousness, thank you for choosing Nash. And remember, careers are born here. I wish each and one of you much success. And remember, the lessons learned here are part of that pin that you wear. Please wear that pin proudly and tell them where you went to school. We're proud of Nash Community College. I know you are. Come back and visit us. Continue on. Again, pay it forward. Again, congratulations, and I wish you all the best.
Graduates, please come forward to receive your pins.
Leora Gray, Batchelor. Teyawnda, Quiana, Bullock. Ariana, Chavez, Centeno. Sheril D. Gunter. Tiara Fanchon Harris. Rashaundra Denise Johnson. Heather Parker Martinez. Laurin Rainey. Samia Lanese Silver. Donisha Karon Staton. Sherrie Dawn Brizendine. Lindsay Alisabeth Dublin. Felicia Johnson. Jessica McGuire. Abil Sarabio Ortega. Stacey M. Temple. Shelby Wall. Maggie K. Webb. Kaylee Hope Wester. Casey Lynn Young.
They're all so proud of you. They are. Okay, graduates, now it is time to come forward for the candlelighting ceremony.
advocate and a healer. I will work to promote wellness in individuals, families, and communities. I commit myself to evidence-based practice and the ongoing pursuit of knowledge.
How about another big round of applause for these wonderful graduates? If you'll all please rise for the benediction, and please remain standing in place as the graduates and the stage guests leave the area. As we go forth from this place, we ask that these new angels of mercy be supported and guided as they begin their careers, as well as throughout the rest of their lives of service. We ask that they be given strength as they help others, and let the good they do echo throughout this world and into the next. Amen.